Acharya Sutra Sadasma Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Prabhupada Ki Jai, Ananda Kodi Osnamini Ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Thakur Ki Jai, Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasari Gaur Bhakti Ki Jai, Shri Radha Krishna Gaur Krishna Sam Kund Radha Kundi Ki Jai, Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Navadvip Dham Ki Jai, Ganga Mai Ki Jai, Yamuna Mai Ki Jai, Tulsi Devi Ki Jai, Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Navadvip Bhakti Ki Jai. All glories to the Srimad. All glories to the Srimad. All glories to the Srimad. Thank you very much.
Because of his full contribution to spiritual activities, in which the consummation is absolute, and that which is offered is of the same spiritual nature.
Brahmatmanam Brahma Havi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam Brahmaivatena Gantavyam Brahma Karma Samadhina. This is Krishna consciousness. Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. Actually, there is nothing as material. Because the energy and the energetic, there is a verse in Vishnu Puran, Ekasthane Sthitasagne Josna Vistarina Jatha Tathaiva Brahmana Shakti Sarvedam Akhilam Jagat. What is this Jagat? Manifestation. The manifestation is energy. Energy of Krishna. Energy of the Supreme Brahma. The whole atmosphere is just like the sunshine. We can exactly understand what is the position of this material world, what is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, what is the spiritual world. By nature study you can understand. As it is explained in the Vishnu Puran, Ekasthane Sthitasya Agne, just like fire is situated in one place. Ekasthane Sthitasya Agne Josna Vistarinajat. But it is illuminating. Everyone we can understand. The same thing, just like the sun glow is situated in one corner of the sky. But the sunshine is illuminated. Ekasthane Sthitasya Agni. The Agni or the fire is situated in one place, but the illumination is distributing. So, just like the sunshine is spread all over the universe. But it is, we can see every day the sun globe is situated in one place. Not that the sun globe is distributed, spread all over the universe. The sunshine. Similarly, there is fire. The illumination is distributing. The heat also. two energies of the fire. So because the energy of the fire is distributed all over the universe, it does not mean the fire is finished. No, fire is there. Purnasya purnamadaya purnameva avasishyate. That is Krishna. Krishna is expanding himself, just like the heat and light. But that does not mean Krishna is finished. It is not material. Purnasya purnamadaya purnameva avasishyate. Krishna is spread in so many ways by his energy, by his personal expansion. Advaita achyuta anadi ananta rupam adyam purana purusham navajauvanancha. He is not finished. This is material idea that if Brahma is spread everywhere, then where is the existence of Brahma? In one place. This is the Mayavadi idea. Just like you take a big paper, a newspaper, and tear it into pieces and throw all over, the original newspaper is finished. That Krishna is not like that. That because Krishna has spread by his energies, Prakriti, energy means Prakriti, that does not mean Krishna is finished. This is Mayavad philosophy, that when Brahma, the Supreme, is distributed everywhere, the original form or the fact is finished. No, that is not it. That Ishopanishad, this says that he is so perfect and complete. Even complete is taken away from complete, it is still complete. That is Brahma. We have got this limited idea. I have got balance, so $1,000 in the bank, and if it is taken little by little, the whole balance is finished. It is not like that. Purnasya purnamadaya purnameva avasishyate. You have got $1,000, you take $1,000 is still $1,000. This is spiritual. 1 plus 1 equal to 1, 1 minus 1 equal to 1. That is described here. That Brahmatmanam Brahmahabhi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam. Actually, the sacrificer, the ingredients, just like grains and ghee, is being offered in the fire. So, the fire is also Brahma. The ingredients are also Brahma. The person who is offering ingredients, he is also Brahma. But in different categories. Not that because everything is Brahma, therefore everything is God. No. Everything is, this is called Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy, Achinta Bhedabhed Tattva. The example can be given just like a drop of sea water and the sea. Chemical composition is the same. But the drop of sea water is not equal to the sea. This is Vaishnava philosophy. The Mayavad philosophy is the drop, when it is taken, then it is separate, and again you put it there, then it is one. So the Vaishnava philosophy accepts it is one and separate, both. That is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's philosophy. Achinta Bheda Bhed, simultaneously one and different. And it is explained in the Bhagavad Gita that Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat abhakta murtina. I am spread all over the universe, jagat abhakta murtina, non-manifested murti. He has got his murti. He says Maya, by me. Me means person. Maya. So how he is spread? Just like we are person. I am here, but I am not in my apartment. You are here, you are not in your house. That is the difference between Krishna and me. Krishna is also a person. I am also a person. But Krishna can remain anywhere and everywhere, and still he remains his personality. That is Krishna. Akhilato bhuta. That is stated in Brahma Samhita. Goloka namni nija dhamni tale chatasya devi mahesha haridhamu suteshu tete prabhav nichaya vihitascha jena govindamadi purusham tamam. In the Bhagavad Gita also it is said, Ishara sarvabhutanam riddeshe arjuna tishtati. Ishara, the Supreme Lord, is situated in everyone's heart. Your heart, my heart, it is particularly mentioned in the heart. We are searching out where is the soul, where is the super soul, but it is in the heart. And we see also, so long the heart is going on beating, the living condition is there. As soon as the heart stops, everything finished. And the Shastra says also, Ishara sarvabhutanam riddeshe arjuna tishtati. Now, you find out where is the super soul and the soul. But because you cannot find out, it does not mean that there is no soul, no super soul. That doesn't. That is your imperfectness of knowledge or process of knowledge. And how you can find out? The magnitude of the soul is stated in the Shastra, 1/10,000 part of the tip of the hair. We cannot measure even the tip of the hair. And how we can measure? And because we cannot find out, we say there is no soul. No, there is soul. Kesagra satabhagasya satadha kalpitasya cha jiva bhagas abhigya sa anantaya kalpate. Therefore we have to see through the Shastra, not by our blunt eyes and senses. That is useless. Adhakik, those who are bringing spiritual master as spiritual matter to be subjected to the experimental knowledge, it is not possible. Experimental knowledge is defective. Therefore, we have to understand spiritual subject matter, Shastra Jonityat, the Vedanta Sutra says. We have to learn from the Shastra. So here, Krishna says that everything can be converted into Brahma. It is a fact, Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. Now how to realize? That is Krishna consciousness. That is described in the Bhagavad Gita very nicely. Just like Krishna says, everything is Krishna. Now how to realize? The Krishna says, those who are not very advanced, they have been advised to understand Krishna. How? Rasoham apsukanteya. My dear Arjuna, I am the taste of the water. Begin like that. Rasoham apsu kaunteya. Apsu, in liquid. Any liquid thing, you have some taste. Otherwise, how you drink the liquid things? You have got some, everything has got taste. The whole world is full of taste. Unless there is taste, nobody can be inclined to enjoy something. Anything you take. Therefore, sex life is called Adi Ras, the original taste. So, in the water, while we drink water or milk or even wine, any liquid thing, if you simply try to practice this, that this taste where what I am enjoying, that is Krishna. That begins Krishna consciousness. It is not very difficult. Everyone can do that. If you cannot chant, if you cannot hear about Krishna, if you cannot understand about Krishna, because the devotional method is Savanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam Pada Sevanam. So to hear about Krishna, it does not appeal to everyone. Krishna is fighting in the battlefield of Kurukshetra and Krishna is playing on the courtyard of Jashoda Mai. There are so many descriptions in the Srimad Bhagavatam. The ordinary less intelligent man, they cannot understand that the Parabrahma, Supreme Brahma, can crawl in the courtyard of Mother Jashoda. It is very difficult for them to understand. Therefore, the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, there is description of Krishna's activities. Because unless one understands what is Krishna, he is not interested in the activities of Krishna. But those who are devotees, they know that Krishna's and Krishna's activities are one and the same, absolute. So if we cannot understand Krishna, Krishna is so kind that he descends and plays in so many ways. If we simply hear about Krishna, that means we associate with Krishna. Chanting of Krishna, Hare Krishna, this is Krishna. Nama Chintamani Krishna, Chaitanya Rasavigraha. These are the statements of the Shastra. Krishna's name, Chintamani, spiritual. It is not material. You cannot go on chanting on any material name, Mr. John, Mr. John, Mr. John, you will be tired. But you go on chanting Hare Krishna, 24 hours you will never be tired. That is the difference. They do not understand. And the more you chant, you relish. Otherwise, these European and American boys and girls, 4 or 5 years ago, they did not know what is Krishna or what is Krishna's name. Now, they are chanting all over the world. This is a fact. One priest, Christian priest, he was astonished. In Boston, he issued one pamphlet. He said that these boys, they are our boys. Some of them are coming from Christian family or Jewish family. But before this, before they are taking to Krishna consciousness, they did not care for anything, Bible or church, or never. Now how is that? These boys are mad after God. So therefore, it is a fact that Krishna and Krishna's name, there is no difference. Here in the material world, if you want, if you are thirsty, if you want water, if you simply chant water, 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 that will not satisfy you. You require water, the fact. But spiritually, when you chant Krishna, you release Krishna. Nama Chintamani Krishna. That is because Krishna and Krishna's name is not different. So, as we advance in realization, then we can understand that everything is Krishna. That is described here. Brahmarpanam Brahmahavi Brahmagno Brahmanahutam. Because everything is Krishna's energy. The same example, just like the fire has got two energies, heat and light. So, whenever there is heat, there must be fire. And whenever there is light, there must be fire. You cannot say that heat is here, light is here, but fire is not here. Now that you cannot say. As soon as even smoke is there, the fire is there. Even the smoke, this Maya, external energy, is considered as the smoke of the fire. But in the smoke also, you can perceive fire. And in the light also, you can perceive fire. In heat also, you can perceive fire. There are three things: smoke, light and heat from fire. So one who is realized soul, he sees everywhere the connection of fire. Nirbandhi Krishna Sambandhi, Yukta Vairagam Uchyate. He can see. This is advancement. Just like we are offering Krishna something prepared, how it becomes prasadam. Others will see that the same dal bhat ruchi or halwa, we are also preparing, how these people are calling it prasadam. And why they take with so respect. The prasadam, that is also Krishna. That is all. This is the process to understand, as I have already said. Rasoham apsukanti. For the neophytes, by taking prasadam, by thinking the taste of water, Krishna, he will gradually develop his Krishna consciousness. That is dormant. It is not artificial. Simply by certain process, it has to be awakened. It is not something foreign. In the Chaitanya Charitamrita, it is said, Nitya Siddha Krishna Bhakti Sadha Kabhu Noy Savanadi Shuddha Chitte Karayuda. Sadha means practice. It is not. We practice so many things by association, but we forget. But once you Manjana Churita Bhakti Vilochanena Santa Sadaiva Hridayeshu Vilokayanti. Santa Sada. So we have to become Santa, saintly person, by devotional service. This is the process. The beginning is hearing. This center is made for giving chance to people to hear about Krishna. That is the beginning. There is no loss. But if there is any gain, why not take it? Anyone who is coming here, it is not necessary that one has to pay some fees or there is some loss. There is no loss. Everything is gain, simply by hearing. And Krishna is speaking about himself. So we should take advantage of this Krishna consciousness movement. That will be beneficial for us. So, Krishna and Krishna's name, or anything in this world, Sarvam Khalidam Brahm, that is Krishna, because it is energy of Krishna. And you cannot separate the energy from the energetic. I have already explained that you cannot separate fire or heat or smoke from the fire. Because the three things are emanating from the fire. Therefore in the Vedanta Sutra it is said, Janmadasya jataha. The first code is Athato Brahma Jigyasa. Now this human life is meant for inquiring about the absolute truth. In cats and dogs' lives we cannot. By evolution process, when you come to human form of life, there is chance of understanding Krishna. Therefore, when we get this human form of life, if you do not understand Krishna, then you are committing suicide, atmaha, cutting one's throat himself. So, we should not be atmaha. Labdha sudurlavaidam bahusambhavant manasam arthadam. This human form of life is purposeful. Don't waste. That is the injunction of the Shastra. Therefore there are so many Vedic literatures just to awaken this humanity or human society to the point of Krishna consciousness, so that he may be relieved from this business of janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha dosha anudarshana. This is required. So this is Brahmarpana. Brahmarpana, Krishna is Brahma, Parabrahma. Parabrahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. Arjuna has accepted. Who directly heard from Krishna about Bhagavad Gita and his experience of Krishna, he expressed, you'll find it in the 10th chapter, Parabrahma, Parabrahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram, Paramam Bhavan. My dear Krishna, you are the Parabrahma. Everything is Brahma, but he is Parabrahma. That is the distinction. Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. This all right. But where from this Brahma is emanating? That Parabrahma. Janmadasya jataha. Brahma is also emanating. Brahmanaham pratishtha. Everything Brahma is situated on Parabrahma. Therefore he is described as Param Dhama. Dhama means the platform. Just like we stand on the surface of the globe. So similarly there must be some standing. Just like the light is coming. Where from the light is coming? The standing is the lamp. If the lamp is broken, there is no more light. Similarly, the Brahma Jyoti, where from it is coming? Where is the source? The Brahma Jyoti, the impersonal Brahma Jyoti is not ultimate. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti Sabdate. Badanti tattvavidastatyam jad jnanam adhyam. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavaniti Sabdate. The absolute truth is one. Either you say Brahma or Paramatma or Bhagavan, but still there is a grades of realization. A Brahma realization is impersonal realization. Paramatma realization is localized. And Bhagavan realization is the perfect, ultimate realization. Brahmeti, Paramatmeti, Bhagavan. The same example. Just like you are in the sunshine, there is also light. The darkness, it is not darkness. Similarly, those who have realized impersonal Brahma, that is also light. Those who have realized localized Paramatma, Ishvara Sarvabhutana, the yogis realize Paramatma. Dhyanavastita tadgatena manasa pasyanti jam yogina. Yogi's business is, in meditation, to see Krishna within the heart. And the Gyanis, they realize impersonal feature, Brahma-jyoti. But the Bhaktas, they directly come to the original source of Brahma and Paramatma. Bhagavan, Ishvara Sarvabhutanam, Riddesha Arjuna Tishthate, Ishvara has expanded in everyone's heart. And who is that Ishvara? Ishvara Parama Krishna. Ishvara Parama Krishna, Sachidananda Vigraha, Anadiradi Govinda, Sarvakarma Karma. So if we understand Krishna and Krishna's energies, then we can realize the Vedic slogan, Sarvam Khalidam Brahma. But without understanding Krishna, it is not possible. Without understanding Krishna, there will fall down. Therefore we see so many impersonalists. They cannot give up their attachment for this material world. That is not possible. That is described in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Jannera vindakha vimukta manina tayyasta bhavad abhishuddha buddhaya. Anyone who has neglected your personality, Aravindakha, oh the lotus side, Krishna. Aravinda, je anne, he Aravindakha. Tayyasta bhavad. They cannot understand what you are. They are abhishuddha buddhaya. Their intelligence is still contaminated, not purified, abhishuddha. Then, what is the result? The result is, arujya kritchena parang padang tata. After severe austerities, penances, they may come to the impersonal understanding of your Brahma-jyoti. But patanti adho again comes to the material world. Therefore, the impersonalist, without understanding of Krishna, even very much advanced, they do not get any occupation. They come down again to the material platform to open hospital, school, college. Why? Because the impersonalist says that this material world is false. If the material world is false, why you come down again to the false platform to open schools and hospitals? That means arujya krichena parang padang patanti adha anadita jusmadhanga. Just like if you go very high with your aeroplane, just like they are trying to go to the moon planet, because they are not getting any shelter, they are coming back again. And if you are going to the moon planet, why you do not stay there? But they cannot stay. Similarly, the so-called Brahma realization or actual Brahma realization, that will not help. You must stay somewhere. That is the lotus feet of Krishna. Samasita jat padapallavam plabam. We have to take shelter. That is Krishna saying, paramam guhyam. You take shelter of my lotus feet. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam saranam bhaja. That is Krishna advice. Not Sarvadharman means there are so many systems of religion. But there any system of religion, if it does not lead you to the platform of devotional service to the Supreme Personality of God, that is defective. Therefore Bhagavad says, Savai Pungsang Paro Dharma Jato Bhakti Radhukhaji. That is first class system of religion. What is that? Which teaches one how to become unalloyed, unflinching devotee of the Supreme Personality of God. That is first class. All others, they are defective. Sometimes they are described as cheating. Just in the beginning of the Srimad Bhagavatam, it is said, Dharma projita koitava atra. Koitava means cheating. So anything going in the name of religion, but it is cheating, That is rejected here. Dharma projita. Projita means prakishta rupena ujjita. Just like a sweep with a broomstick. You cleanse all the dust, throw away. Similarly, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the beginning it is said that cheating type of religious system is completely swept away. Dharma projita koitavatra parama ninmasarana. Then for whom it is meant? For parama ninmasarana. Those who have achieved the stage of nirmasarata without any jealousy. Because the material disease is jealousy. I am jealous of you, you are jealous of me. This is the business here. Here, however I may be very great personality, but in the material affair, there are many instances. They become very, very jealous. That is material disease. Material disease means we are all jealous. Therefore, this Bhagavad Dharma, Krishna consciousness movement, is meant for Parama Nirma Sarana, who is not jealous. For him it is meant for. Parama Nirma Sarana, Vastava Bostu Vedamatra. These are described there. And actually, our jealousy begins from Krishna. Krishna is asking, Sarvadharman parittajya mamekang saranang bhaja. But I am jealous. Why shall I surrender to Krishna? Why? He is also as good as I am. Maybe little learned. Abhajananti magamudha manasim tanua. Because he is asking, demanding your surrender. And I am thinking he is an ordinary man. So I am losing the chance. Abhajananti magamudha. So our jealousy business has begun from Krishna. Oh, why shall I accept Krishna as the Supreme Personality? Although in the Shastras, Krishna says personally, Matta paratarang nannat kinchijasti dhananjaya. There is no more superior truth than me. But you don't believe it, although you read Bhagavad Gita, but you don't accept Krishna's version. This is our disease, because jealous. Jealousy. Why shall I accept Krishna as the Supreme? This is jealous. Therefore, so long we are jealous, we cannot understand Krishna. Paramaninmasaranam, satang. And who is not jealous? Satang. Satang. Those who are devotees. Satang prasangat mama bija sangvida. Bhavantiritkanna rasayana katha. Tajjosanad asu apavargavatmani sadhya bhakti rati ranukramis. So you have to discuss about Krishna amongst the Krishna's devotees, not outsiders. Outsiders, they cannot understand Krishna. They simply waste their time by commenting on Bhagavad Gita. Because they are mudhas, they cannot understand Krishna. Krishna says to Arjuna, I shall explain Bhagavad Gita because you are my bhakta. Bhaktosi, priyosi. So who can understand Bhagavad Gita unless he is a bhakta of Krishna? And therefore Krishna selected Arjuna. Arjuna was not a Vedantist. He was a householder, Kshatriya, fighter, soldier. A soldier is not expected to be Vedantist. Neither very much well versed in all the Vedic literature. That is not the business of Kshatriya. That is the business of the Brahmana. Brahmana is Pandita. But Kshatriya is not supposed to become a Pandita. But he still, Krishna selected him. Krishna, Arjuna, I shall speak to you. The same old story which I spoke to. Imam vivasati jugang pratavana hamabhyam. That is now lost. Therefore I shall revive it again and I shall speak to you because you are my bhakta, you are my friend. So this is the qualification of understanding of Bhagavad Gita. First of all, to become a devotee of Krishna. Otherwise, it is licking the bottle of honey. Here is honey. Oh, it is honey, and if you go on licking at the bottle, what taste you will get? It must be open. Then inside, rasam jetaduttamam. And who can open? The devotee can open. Otherwise, lick up, go on, licking the bottle for many thousands of years. You will never taste what is within. So, those who are actually advanced in Krishna consciousness, they can understand that everything is Krishna. That is really Brahma realization. Jasmini vigyate sarvamedam vigyatam bhamanti. This is the Upanishad. If you simply understand Krishna, then you understand what is Paramatma, what is Brahma, what is material cosmic manifestation, everything you understand. And when you understand Krishna properly, then you will see that everything is Krishna because everything is Krishna's energy. Just like heat and light, I have already explained. That is Sarvam Khaludam Brahma. That understanding. But that does not mean the Supreme Brahma, Krishna, is lost. No. Krishna, in spite of expanding in so many ways, as Paramatma, as Brahma, as cosmic manifestation, material energy, everything, still Krishna is there, person. So, there are so many ways explained in the Bhagavad Gita to understand Krishna, and if we get this opportunity to understand Krishna, if we cannot understand Krishna by reading Bhagavad Gita and Shastra, Krishna therefore giving us the very easiest method. All right, you cannot understand me, you are drinking water every day, 4 times, 3 times, you just remember this taste is Krishna. That's all. Smaranam. Samanam Kirtanam Vishnu Smaranam. Because you will remember Krishna, your life will be successful. Simple by drinking water. It is so easy. You don't require to undergo very severe austerities and patience. Simply try to follow one instruction of Krishna, that while drinking water, the taste is Krishna. Begin this life and your life will be successful. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. So we are studying Srila Prabhupada's lecture, Bhagavad Gita 424. He gave it Bombay. So Prabhupada quoted a very important verse from the Vishnu Puran, which he quotes very often. In case someone can quote it, it's great. Otherwise, okay.
Prabhupada is explaining initially that Eka Desasthitasya Agnir Yotsna Vistarini Jata Parasya Brahmano Saktir Jayedam Dharyate Jagat Sarvedam.
Vivo!
Actually, it means that just like fire is at one place and it is distributing its heat and light everywhere, similarly Krishna, the Supreme Brahman, is in one place, but through his energies he is pervading the entire cosmic universe.
Vivo! So after this, Prabhupada brought another important conclusion from this point, that although sunshine is spread everywhere, but sun is still there. What is the conclusion from that? Of course, I gave a lot of hint already. Anyone?
The conclusion is that sun is at one place, but he is at sun has spread by his energy in terms of sunshine. Similarly, Krishna is at one place, he is spreading through his energy. Similarly, by when Krishna spreads, that doesn't mean Krishna is lost.
Ribo. So he quoted one verse, very important verse, Purnasya Purnam, Om Purnamadam Purnamidam, Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Avashishyate, Ishopnishad. And he was telling that there's a material idea or a Mayavadi idea, and he gave one analogy also for that. Okay, Sanatan Dharma Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Prabhupada gave the idea, Mayavadi idea is that you take a newspaper, you tear it into different pieces and throw it, then the original newspaper is lost. That's the Mayavadi idea.
Haribo. He gave another analogy to explain the same. Hari Gaurangbu.
Spiritual partner, Boli?
No, material idea only. One more material idea.
Spiritual idea.
Okay. Okay. There, this. Sorry, Prabhuji.
Just like if we in bank we withdraw $1,000, still it remains 1,000.
Yeah.
It will.
It does not remain. Na?
Does not remain 1,000.
Yeah.
And one similarly, he giving 1 plus 1 is equal to 1, and 1 minus 1 is equal to 1 in spiritual world.
That is a spiritual idea. Haribo. Then Prabhupada shared that the fire is also Brahman, means he was sharing about this verse, Brahmagno Brahmanotam. Fire is also Brahman, ingredients are also Brahman, person who is offering the ingredients is also Brahma. So, everything is Brahma, so everything is God. What do you say? Everything is God. What did Prabhupada say?
Said Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said Achintya Veda Veda Tattva, where the drop of ocean and ocean are different and simultaneously same also. So in that sense there. And he gives example also that if I am in the, I don't know, if I am going further apartment, I am here but I am not in my apartment. He gives the example how we are different. So we can't be one in that sense.
Ribo. So I cannot be in the apartment and here simultaneously, but Krishna can be everywhere simultaneously. He gave one verse from the Brahma Samhita to corroborate that point. Same hands. New hand. Okay, there, yes. Good.
Goloka Ikonevasati Klatma Bhuta. He's situated in Goloka, but he is also pervaded in the entire creation.
Okay, yeah. Actually, that verse is also quoted in a very short way, Akhilatma Bhuto, and then he quoted another one, Goloka Namni Nija Damni. Haribo. So, then Prabhupada was sharing about the Lord is situated in the heart and the soul is also situated in the heart. But I cannot see the soul, so there is no soul. What do you say? What did Prabhupada say? Yes, here.
The size of, Prabhupada said, size of the soul is so small, it is 1/10,000 times of the tip of the hair. So if we cannot even measure the tip of the hair, how we can measure the dimensions of the soul?
Ribo. So Prabhupada mentioned that experimental knowledge is defective and we have to understand spiritual subject matter. Shastra yunitvat. Learn it from the Shastra. So those who are not very advanced, for that Krishna has given the technology of Rasom Apsu Konteya. So how did Prabhupada explain Rasoham Apsu Konteya? He gave some details about this. Okay, there behind Prabhuji
He has explained by water has a taste, Without taste, you cannot drink the water. You drink water 4 times a day. So 4 times you remember Krishna.
Oh, that is the end, man. You were right in the beginning, and then something more about taste, he said, taste.
Everything in the world has a taste, therefore people does that. Therefore sex life also has a taste. So he said that is called Adiras in that way. So therefore that taste, if you remember it as Krishna, even you drink any liquids also like wine, etc., anything, so that you can remember Krishna.
Haribo. So this is for the not very advanced people. So what is there for the advanced, and why these people are called not very advanced? What is the other method? Okay, you answer.
For the advanced, there is direct devotional service, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. And the other question was?
Why they are not? This is the direct method.
They will not accept this. They will not be able to hear because they don't surrender to Krishna. They say, why should we surrender? He may be why is asking to surrender? He may be very learned, but he's like me, only ordinary person. They will think like that.
You said right also, at the same time something different from Prabhupada. So any other thing Prabhupada said? Okay, Prabhupada said that the ordinary less intelligent, they cannot understand Parabrahman. Unless one understands what is Krishna, he is not interested in the activities of Krishna. So they do not do the Shravanam of the activities because they have not accepted first Krishna. Haribo. So in the interest of time, I will summarize some things and ask some things. So Prabhupada said that the name and the glories of the Lord are absolute. They are non-different than the Lord. Nama Chintamani Krishna. And we don't get tired by chanting Hare Krishna 24 hours a day. And he gave the example of American and boys and girls who have taken to Krishna consciousness, although they were not at all interested in anything this way, but now they are mad after God. And if you chant water, 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 then you will not be happy. You will get bored. So that will not satisfy. So you need the fact water, but holy name is non-different. Then Prabhupada gave something about everything is Krishna's energy, and he told about the fire example, analogy, and he told 3 aspects of fire. Okay, they are behind. And what he concluded from that also.
Smoke, fire, smoke, light, and heat.
So So what he concluded from that also?
Means if smoke is there, means the fire is there. Is light is there, fire is there.
Yeah,
and
perfect.
Heat is there, fire is there. Means Krishna is everywhere.
And okay, that he told another time. But what he concluded from smoke? What is smoke?
You cannot say that smoke is there, fire is not there.
Yeah. So what is smoke?
Smoke is fire.
Smoke is not fire. Smoke is. What is the analogy? What is smoke compared to? Okay, you tell.
I was saying this smoke is Maya, material energy. So you are saying that all 3 are connected to fire. So if somebody knows fire, then he knows all 3 things in connection with fire. So same way somebody understands Krishna, then he will be able to see everything connected to Krishna. That's how he can see.
Ribo. Nirbandha Krishna Sambandhe Yuktam Vairagyam Uchyate. So because time is up, now I'll summarize only. So he told about prasadam, example, dal, bhat, suji, halwa, everything is Krishna, we respect. And thinking of tasting prasadam, thinking of taste of water, all this is actually developing Krishna consciousness. Premanjana Churita Bhakti Vilochana. Gradually the person becomes saintly. So the center is giving the chance. There is no loss, there is only gain. Please come and hear. And Krishna's name are non-different. Then he said, utilize the human form of life, athato brahma jigyasa. Don't waste the human form of life for committing suicide like cats and dogs, living life. Atmaha. And then he said, the goal of human life is to cross over Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadhi. And then Param Brahman Param Dhama he explained. So in that he was explaining that the Param Brahman is Krishna, and from that the light is emanating. It is not that light is, so he gave the analogy of the lamp from which the light comes. So the lamp is broken, no more light. Similarly, even Brahman is emanating from Krishna. Brahmano hi pratishtaham. Brahman, Paramatma, Bhagavan are non-different. They are one. Vadanti tat tattva vidas. Advayam. But still there is a grade in realization. Brahman realization is for the Gyanis, and the Paramatma realization for yogis, and the Bhagavan realization for bhaktas, and that is the ultimate realization. And then Prabhupada explained about if someone does not understand Krishna, he falls down. Avishuddha buddhaya arvindaksha. So that whole verse, patanti adda. So and when they fall down, they open hospitals, schools, colleges, like the impersonal fellows. And then they are going to the moon, but they are coming back. He gave an analogy. And then he said, so we have to understand Krishna and take shelter of Krishna's lotus feet. Samashita ye padapallava plavam. And then he said, Sarva Dharman Parityajya. What are the Sarva Dharman which have to be Parityajya? So there are defective systems and first class system. Defective systems are those which do not bring to the platform of devotional service to the Supreme Lord. First class system is which teaches us to become unalloyed, unflinching devotee of the Lord. So Dharma Projita Kaita, reject all these, sweep away all these cheating religions. And the pure religion is this Bhagavad Dharma, which is for the Nirmatsaras. And who are all others are jealous because Krishna is telling that surrender to me, but people are not surrendering. So they are just they are jealous of Krishna. And then those who are not jealous, they are called Satam Prasangan Mama Virya Samvido. So we should hear the Krishna Katha in the association of devotees, not outsiders. They are simply wasting time in commenting on the Gita. And Arjun could hear the Bhagavad Gita message because he is Bhakto Sime Sakha Cheti. So he is a Kshatriya, he is not a Vedantist, he is not well versed in the Vedas, but still he is called for, he is hearing Bhagavad Gita because he is devotee. Otherwise, other people are simply licking the bottle of honey from outside, and only a devotee can open this bottle of honey. And if one knows Krishna, then he knows everything. Yasmin Vigyatam Sarvamidam Vigyatam Bhavati. And then he said, yes. So if you know Krishna, then you know all the energies. And so Brahma Krishna, and then he said, if you cannot understand by reading Bhagavad Gita and all, so Krishna has given you an easy idea. Please drink water 3-4 times, and and while that, remember Krishna, Smaranam. So he put the point of Smaranam while trying to drink water. You can remember Krishna. You don't require to undergo very severe austerities and patience. Simply try to follow one instruction of Krishna, and that while drinking water, the taste is Krishna. Begin this life and your life will be successful. You will be successful. Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai.